Don't do drugs. Those 3 words have probably been said more times than there are grains of sand across all the world's beaches. And I think we all know why. Drugs are bad, obviously. They're addictive, they cost so much, both physically and financially, and they're just all around not worth it. And yet, people still do them. Despite the risks, despite the costs, despite the countless warnings, people still smoke, even though it causes cancer. People still drink, even though it also causes cancer. People still do drugs, despite the consequences. This video is not about drugs, though. No, this video is drugs. Specifically, it's dopamine pumped directly into your eyeballs. This whole platform is drugs, or metaphorically at least it is, and it's a strong one.
This is your brain on
YouTube. Okay, that was a joke, but this isn't. This is an actual scientific study about how social media affects your brain. Now, many of these studies focus specifically on short-form content, such as TikTok, Shorts, Instagram, as they're the ones that lead to the most addictive behavior, but they're not the only ones. Now look, this isn't some scientific study, but from my own personal experience, you can get just as addicted to long-form YouTube too. I mean, technically you can get addicted to just about anything if you try hard enough. I mean, I'm addicted to water.
I can quit whenever I want.
But these platforms have designed their algorithms with the sole intent to get us as addicted as possible. I mean, do you know how much time you spend on social media? My audience, you, are likely around the ages of early Gen Alpha to Gen Z, and considering you're watching this video, there's a chance that you spend over 4 hours every day on social media. That's 4 hours of free time that you could be spending with friends, drawing, enjoying nature. Instead, you're here. Now, there have always been people complaining about how the latest media is getting people addicted. I mean, you can see that when books were first growing in popularity and then with the advent of TV. But the difference is in the design and the intent. Look, you can spend a lot of time reading books and watching TV. Trust me, my sister used to lock herself in her room for days on end reading books. That's not necessarily the problem. So let's start with intent, both on the part of the social media companies, but also on the part of yourself. Did you intend to spend that much time scrolling? Did you intend to watch another video after that first one? Now, another question, did those companies intend to keep you scrolling? Did they intend to get you to keep watching even when deep down you know you probably shouldn't? I feel like the answers are pretty obvious. Of course they did. The longer you scroll, the longer you watch, the longer you stay in their little ecosystem, the more money they make. Which brings me to the second part, design. So we already know that these platforms prioritize keeping you on longer. So of course they're going to do everything they can to keep you on longer. Hundreds to thousands to likely hundreds of thousands of little psychological tricks to keep you on longer, to get you wanting to come back just a little quicker next time, to serve you with just the right video at just the right time. These companies are some of the richest things to ever exist. They have enough resources to hire every psychologist in the world and try and get them to figure out how to keep you on longer. They spend billions of dollars every year perfecting their algorithms and AIs to know exactly when to serve what video to you. They know what makes you tick, they know what keeps you coming back, and they're using it. They have hundreds of billions of hours of data telling them exactly what people watch and why. They have instant feedback and algorithms that are specifically designed and catered to every individual. Put simply, there is not much we can do in the face of that. They have all the resources in the world to try and figure out exactly how the human brain works and exactly how to get the maximum amount of dopamine into a person through their screen at any given second. Do you know what metric YouTube prioritizes? It's watch time. The longer a video keeps someone on the platform, the more that video will get pushed in YouTube's algorithm. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to see what these companies prioritize, so of course they're going to make their platforms as addictive as physically possible. The more they can get you coming back, the longer they can keep you on, the more money they get. It is that simple. And until their income starts to separate from the amount of hours people spend on their platform, it's going to stay that way. They have no incentive to change, no incentive to do better, to be less addictive, to make algorithms that are okay with people spending less time on these platforms. Social media isn't the problem, just like how TV wasn't the problem, or books weren't the problem. It's the incentives that these platforms have and the ability to act on those incentives quickly. So until those incentives change, this whole platform is just one big drug. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. I was going to say subscribe for daily uploads, but that would just feel a bit hypocritical, so I guess I'll just say, I'll see you later.